My name is Ricardo, last name Torres Perez. I was born in Puerto Rico and raised in New York, Brooklyn, Williamsburg. And Williamsburg is one of exciting places that I met when I was young, a lot of excitement. I was there, let me see, I got there in 1963, and I stood there for a while before I moved to Manhattan. That's when I got married. So I was married for, since 1974 to June. That's when my wife passed away, June 10th, 2010. Good relationship, that was my first love, But she was the one that, was with me, when I enlisted. I enlisted in Fort Hamilton. And from there on, they said, okay, what time you want to go in? What time frame? I said, could you guys wait? I want to pass, Thanksgiving and Christmas before I go overseas. Basic training. So they said, okay, no problem. So they did that. So in January the 4th, that's when they flew me out to, Fort Gordon, Georgia. And I was going there for basic training. I stood there for about a couple of 4 or 5 months, I did AIT right there too in Fort Gordon. They put me down as a telecommunications specialist. So we was combat at that time frame, they changed it all around. So from there on, basic training, AIT. I finished my AIT. So they gave me orders. Said, well, Private Torres, we got orders for you to go overseas. I said, oh, right. I was thinking Germany. They said, oh, no, you go to Korea. I said, oh, no, I ain't going to Korea. And he said, oh, so you don't want to go to Korea. So the first time I said, okay, let's go talk to the company commander. When the commander says, you don't want to go to Korea, Private Torres? I said, no, sir. Real fresh. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got something for you. He put me in detail for 2 weeks. Police call all around the area. Mm-hmm. And then I decided, I went up to the first let me go talk to the company commander. I said, I will go, South Korea, I will go to Korea. So I said, oh my God. They were all happy.
Why didn't you want to go to South Korea?
Because I never, left the state. I was young. I said, wait a minute, don't they have, a war going on? I was a young kid, I said, we're going to go so far, far place. But I didn't manage, I went to Korea. Landed up in Ulsan. That was where they had the airport. As soon as we landed, a couple of F-16s, whatever planes, 4 or 5 of them, just toward the sky as soon as I landed. And you hear that boom. I was like, oh my God, we're going to be at war. I said, I'm not even ready. I don't know how to act.
So when did you get to Korea?
I got there, let me see, I finished AIT, it must have been about June or July time frame.
Okay, and of what year?
That was in 1977.
So whenever you arrived to Korea, what your first impression was initially? Oh my gosh, you're about to go into war already.
Already.
It's starting.
Starting, Mm-hmm. But this is constant all through my years. I was there for about 18 months.
Right.
And it was constant every month or every week. The alarm used to sound. It really didn't matter what time was it.
Were you nervous?
Well, not me, everybody.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
let's get ready, we got to get pulled, our LB, we'll get our weapons, our gas masks, all ready, and just get ready to pull out, go to the front.
Were you nervous beforehand, knowing that you were going to South Korea and that there?
No, I wasn't nervous about, going to, I just, didn't like, I didn't want to go, I wasn't nervous. But then when I got there and started seeing all that action, I said, oh, set my mind, said, oops.
So what was your first impression whenever you landed, besides, oh no? Like, what did you think about the country and the people that...
Oh, the country was green. You know, when you looked at, you know, like this, you know, out the window, you see all that, just green, you know. Those are rice paddies, you know, all around the country. That's what I see, you know. Well, I mean, real nice, you know.
Right. So had you already known of Korea or heard of Korea? No, did you know where it was before you...
I didn't know it was going to be that far, you know, close to a 18, 19-hour flight. I didn't know that, you know. Well, it was pretty long flight.
Were you already aware that there was a Korean War and like what had gone on in 50 to 53?
Well, I was thinking that, you know, the war was still going on, you know, because, you know, the war never did end.
Right.
You know, till today, the war is, I mean, you know, they still got it under, what you call it?
Armistice or a ceasefire?
Yeah, ceasefire, you know, so anytime, you know, anything could happen.
Right.
Yeah.
So whenever you were there, were they still recovering from the war? What were the contributions that the U.S. military was making at that time?
We were basically, you know, doing, helping out the First Rock Army, you know, FROCA. Matter of fact, our compound, you know, I was in Gwangju, and right across the street, they had the headquarters for the First Rock Army. And every time we used to wake up, you know, we used to stretch, we used to look like this across, and said, you see all those big old machine guns, the North Korean, I mean, the South Korean, you know, it's pointed, you know. And I'm like, oh my God, what a day to wake up at, huh? A couple of machine guns looking at you.
Were they still like physically and mentally recovering? Was there still, you know, remnants of, you know, like buildings and so forth from, they pretty much cleaned up for the most part?
Right. I mean, it was still, you know, it hasn't been like right now that everything looks so modern, you know, buildings, you know, they didn't have that.
Right.
You know, they used to have just, you know, the little hutches, you know, whatever, you know. A house for like 5 or 6 people, you know, it's so small, you know.
So you were in the Army. What was your unit and rank?
I was with the matter of fact, they got me from Yangsan. That's where, you know, they drove us up there. And then from Yangsan, they picked people out. You know, they say, hey, what's your MOS? You know what's MOS, right? Military Occupation Skill. So I told them, I'm telecommunication. I said, oh my God, come here, you know, they pick you up like, you know, they're going shopping. I said, oh, so they picked me, so, you know, they sent me to Gwangju. Nice place, beautiful. I mean, you know, I enjoyed it, you know.
So can you tell me a little bit more about your specialty, your occupation? What was your responsibility?
Oh, we were doing live communication worldwide, all around the world. You know, maintaining communication, which, you know, I can't talk about it because, you know,
Right.
the level of the clearance, yeah, what it was. Yeah, we used to know everything that was going on.
So how long did you stay in Korea for?
Let me see, I stood there for about 18 months because I didn't go with my wife. At that time frame, you know, you couldn't take your family.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, just a moment. So how are your living conditions while in Korea as far as food, sleeping arrangements, clothing, weather? How was that for you?
I could go back. It was Quonset huts, you know, like the ones that they got up there in Alaska, you know, the ones that are like around, like the Eskimos, those. The living conditions out there was, it was good because, you know, Ajuma was there, you know, cleaning, keeping up the things, you know, real sanitary, you know, for us, you know. She was there almost every time. We used to go to the bathroom, she was there. We used to take a shower, she was there. But she didn't mind, you know, I said, Ajuma, what's wrong with you? And she said, you know, no problem, can't China. You know, this is the first time, you know, you see this, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is that, you know, you got about 18 troops, and there's no privacy. There's no privacy. You know, we'd be sleeping, you know, and you could see all us, you know, like this, you know, all roads. You see all of us, you know, sleeping, you know. There was no what you call it, security barriers, you know, and the wall lockers were like in the middle, right in front of the beds. When we used to go to the bathroom, there was no privacy either, you know.
All open.
All open, taking showers, same thing, all open.
Do you recall about how much you were probably getting paid?
At that time, oh my God, was not much. Yeah, because I used to send it home to my wife.
Were you able to exchange letters back and forth pretty easily?
Yeah, you know, that was the only thing that made me feel good. You know, I used to receive, you know, something like, hey, hi, honey, I miss you. You know,
Yeah.
he made a soldier, you know, really good. You know.
Do you still happen to have any of those letters that?
Matter of fact, it's been a while. You know, my wife passed away, and she was the one holding on to those letters that I brought back. You know, and, you know, it meant a lot to her. You know, that's when she was alive. You know.
I'm very sorry to hear that. How was your relationships with other foreign troops and maybe the troops that you were stationed with at the time?
Confusing. You know, maybe both ways. You know, because we used to have Katusas. And Katusas are, you know, the Korean with the Army, you know, they were, you know, with us, you know. So.
What were maybe some of the most difficult, dangerous, happiest, rewarding memories that you had during your duty?
Driving towards going to a field exercise. You know, due to the terrain, you know, they were not, you know, like up to level. You know, they had to have struggles. Matter of fact, one of my Jeeps, I was driving a Jeep and it turned over. I'm glad, you know, I didn't get hurt, you know.
How did it get turned over?
Because on the roads, you know, sometimes like the pavement, you know, you got bumps, and sometimes they don't mark them. So when you go about 45 miles an hour, and then, you know, it's kind of a little dark, oops, you know, you're going to hit one of those bumps, you know. So it did, you know. We lost our weapons, you know, we had to look for the weapons. It took us about 25 minutes just to, you know, locate the M16s, you know. Yeah.
Oops. So did you ever engage in any like serious sort of battles or anything?
No, I was a Korean, I am Korean service veteran. You know, I never been no battle, you know, face to face, hand to hand combat, no.
Right. Was there ever any conflict between South Korea and North Korea while you were there?
I think at that time frame, only small ones, you know, international incidents, you know, somebody trying to cross over, getting killed, you know.
Things of that nature.
Yeah, spies, you know.
Whether it was the impact of the war in 50-53, did it have any impact on your life, or during your service have any impact on your life?
No, it didn't. And, you know, I have, you know, at that time frame, you know, in my mind was blocked up, you know. The only thing I remember was my father, you know, and I said, well, you know, I'm going to represent him, make sure that I do a good job, you know.
Why did you want to do that for your father?
Because, you know, I never met him, you know, and maybe one of these days, if he's still alive, you know, I like to say, you know, that I really, you know, respect his honor for serving, you know.
So your father was in the Korean War?
Yeah, he was with the 65th Infantry Division from Puerto Rico. He lost all the guys.
He lost all of his men?
Yeah, he was the, you know, rifle platoon. And the only way that he survived, all his, you know, the guys that were, you know, battle buddies that killed, so he put them over him. He put them over, you know, over him because, you know, I think the China's troop coming down the hill, whatever, man, and they were running over. So when they were running over the guys that got killed, they were, you know, with the bayonets, making sure they were dead. But my father, he had like 2 or 3 guys running top of him, you know, running top of him, and that's how he survived.
Is there anything else there?
No, just that, you know, whenever they say we support our troop, I hope they mean it. You know, say, hey, we support you guys. Be there. You know, give us a hug. You know, that's all we need. As soon as we come back from battle or overseas, go up there to one of the VFW or American Legion posts. You know, give something. You know, hey guys, I got some little contribution. Whatever you got, we'll take it. We'll pass it on.
Yeah.
That's all I have, you know. I mean, you know, anything else I could, you know, but, you know, my mind says, yeah, I guess I could go forever, you know.
No, I think we're good. So if that's all you have, that's all I've got.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for
Yeah,
coming in. Appreciate
problem.
it.
Right.